from Wolfgang Puck, and we couldn't be more excited how popular this has been, and for good reason. We're looking at the first Today's Special air fryer from Wolfgang in over 6 years. And not only that, the most powerful, the largest capacity, first time ever doing a ceramic non-stick coating on an air fryer, which okay, that in itself, because I'm gonna talk about what it doesn't have, what other air fryers do, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you through your individual color choices. I wanna just say this, and please do the comparison. I want you to go online. I want you to see a 9.7 quart in any type of air fryer that doesn't have all of these features. The ones that have anything even remotely close to the features that I'm gonna talk about are almost $200. This one alone is $179. So today and only today, you're saving about $80. If you missed out on our last presentation, honest to goodness, we must have cooked enough for, I would say, 70 people. And you're cooking healthier, you're cooking faster. Wait till you see, we're gonna give you great ideas. You choose the blue, you choose the red, we have the black, we have it in gray, and then we have it in this fabulous green. I gotta see which one is most popular. I'm not really sure. Okay, black has been our most popular since midnight last night. You can get this home for under $34 and test it out for 30 days. Comes along with a 1-year warranty as well. And the thing that I really wanna stress here, like I said, is that non-stick ceramic coating. What does that mean? It is an easier way to clean, and it's healthier, and that being key. I wanna talk also about our bonus buy. I don't know what I did with my recipe book, but that has been flying out the door. Thanks, sweetie. Okay, this is over 80, oh, you have it too. I'm so lucky. Yeah, 2 of them, okay. We have over 80 fabulous recipes, and we're talking breakfast, we're talking desserts, we're talking vegetables, we're talking any type of meat you can possibly imagine. And with the Today's Special, you're also gonna get a little pamphlet that will have recipes in it, but you also have this pamphlet that's gonna tell you, for those of us who maybe never used an air fryer, exactly how much time to cook your French fries, or your wings, or your vegetables, or your pot roast, or your hot dogs, or your Italian sausage, or just in the last hour, your macaroni and cheese. We did a full 7-pound chicken. So with that, world-renowned, legendary chef, Wolfgang Puck, who's been with us here at HSM for 27 years. He stands behind every single product that he brings to us. We just had a fabulous hour, Chef. And for those who have not seen this Today's Special, Chef said, Lynn, this is the absolute top air fryer you've ever used.
Totally, totally. It is big. It's almost 10 quart, so it's really great because
great size.
In a big one, you can cook for 1 person, 2 person, 4 person, or 5 or 6.
Sure.
In the little one, you can cook for 1 person, maybe sometimes 2, and that's it.
Yeah, that's very true.
You need something really which you can use for a lot of things. That's what I like about it. Now look at that. Here we have a huge ham baking. Who doesn't like a baked ham? Oh my God, it's heavy.
It's heavy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the pound on this?
I don't know. That's probably by 6 pounds or so.
6 pounds, yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, a little over 6 pounds, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. And she put a little bit of vegetable in here, too. Maybe I have a...
Here you go.
You have a little spoon?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Now, a little broccolini, some tomatoes. So you decide. You can put in some sweet potato slices. You can
that
put...
would be good with the ham.
Yeah, that would be good with the ham, see?
Yes. Oh.
All right.
You got your veggies?
Your veggies, and then I'm gonna cut the ham. And look in here, non-stick. You can wipe it out and put something else in here.
Hang on, Chef, I want to show you. Did we get a shot of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
It's ready to
or
cook again.
throw it in the dishwasher, or you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't
Just
even have to wipe it out and you're good.
Great point. Okay, I can't wait till you cut into this ham. This looks amazing.
Okay.
This is like those expensive, you know, delicious glazed hams that you can order that are a fortune.
Yeah, no, totally. So you want to cook them right after. You know, it's expensive. Food is expensive these days, so look at that.
Wow. That looks absolutely delicious. It's juicy.
Who doesn't like a baked ham? You bake a nice piece of ham, and then you have it warm with sweet potatoes. You can make a little gravy, whatever you like. And then the rest, you make sandwiches, you make ham and eggs. You can do a lot of things with it. So
Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow.
Look at that. Okay, I cut one more slice, then we move on.
Oh, that's perfect. How long did that take, Kat?
Kat, how long did you have that in the oven? An hour or so?
It was just under an hour.
Just
yeah,
under
it was
an
like
hour.
55 minutes, yeah.
Okay, and how did you glaze that?
I just glazed it with a tiny bit of barbecue sauce.
Little
Okay.
barbecue
And that's all
sauce.
it needed, right?
That's
Because
it.
that heating element really caramelizes
Yeah.
the sugars that's
That's
in
what
the
I'm
ham on its
amazed at.
own. So it didn't need much. I just brushed it a little bit.
Because it's almost impossible to get a caramelized glaze when
It
you're
really
cooking it on your
Yeah.
own.
It's just gorgeous, and it's a delicious ham too.
Oh my gracious, I got a piece of
Look
that.
at
It looks
that.
so
Do you need
juicy.
to have a piece of that?
Oh, absolutely. All of this. I mean,
Get you
this
ready
food.
with your fork?
Yeah, thank you, Kat. Amazing. Delicious. Oh.
All right,
Okay.
yeah. I cut it in small pieces.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you, Chef. This is so good.
Okay.
That's my favorite. You know that ham. It's expensive. Very
Yeah.
expensive. But I've never been able to caramelize the top of the ham.
You
could
can
do
taste
that
the
in an air fryer.
caramelization,
Why
yeah.
is it an air fryer? What is it, Chef, that makes
Well,
it?
air frying is really, the heat is pushed in with the heating element, but there's a fan who actually blows the hot air into the oven. And it cooks the roast, it cooks the vegetable, whatever you cook in there very evenly. If you cook puff pastry in there, if you cook an apple turnover, if you cook a croissant, whatever it would be, it cooks completely even. Because for us in the restaurant business, we use convection ovens forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, because it's faster, it's more efficient, right?
Exactly,
It evenly
and
cooks,
even
all of those
cooking,
things.
yeah.
Okay, this is better. I'm gonna give the hats off to you
Yeah.
guys. Than that other ham I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you know which one I'm talking about.
These are
That
all
has that
ready.
wonderful
They're all ready.
crust on the outside that is
Yeah.
delicious. That is
All
just
right.
dynamite,
Oh.
dynamite. All right, so we just revealed a 6-pound ham in less
Yeah.
than an hour, an air fryer. It's healthier way of cooking. This air fryer does not, and I want to mention this right off the bat, it's free of PFOAs,
Yeah.
free of PFOS, and free of PFHxS. So
Okay.
all those things, and
All the bad
all the bad
All the
things,
things which are not good for
absolutely.
you. Yep.
Right, and so
we only leave the good stuff in there. Yeah.
right, absolutely. I gotta finish my ham here. This
The
is
ceramic
Yeah.
coating makes it so easy to clean.
Okay, and
too.
look at that.
It's a wipeout.
wonderful.
That's what my kids at home eat the most.
If not for
French
one
fries.
thing, French fries, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in what, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, Joe?
Yeah, well, it depends how much you put in it, you know. So you put it on
These were about
400,
10
set it
minutes,
on
yeah.
15 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it is. And look at them, totally dry,
Nice and crispy, perfect.
crispy, perfect. And look in the pan.
Wipe
I mean,
clean.
Yeah.
Oh, you have salt and pepper there too.
Okay, well, okay, we salt it right when it comes out.
I can't get enough of that ham.
Yeah.
And that chicken earlier?
So good.
Yeah. And then if you want, like what I do, I put a little Parmesan on top too in our restaurant.
Oh, I like that.
So
Yeah.
good with the Parmesan.
Yeah. You also can put the
Got it.
Parmesan in the middle, inside when it's still cooking, so it melts a little bit. Oh, wait,
Oh,
it's
nice.
delicious.
Just a little bit of Parmesan. And you know what? This is like your favorite French fries you ever had. You're
Yeah.
recreating them at home.
Exactly.
Without, and here's the thing, healthier way.
Yeah.
Without the oils or anything else.
Totally.
Ask
then
about the
we
spice
have-
mills too.
I'm gonna show you cooking fish. Everybody is scared cooking fish. Now, this is where I cook the French fries. I don't have to clean nothing. I have here some summer vegetables, chicken zucchini, tomatoes. You put in whatever you like. So then we're gonna add our fish. Oh, we should season it a little bit. You know, you have your salt
What
and
are we
pepper
having
milk.
this time?
Salt and pepper milk. We're gonna make a salmon with pesto and roasted zucchini and tomatoes. So,
Oh, sounds delicious.
all right. So I have here that in here, the vegetables. Now I have the salmon.
And these are good sized salmon.
Yeah. So I can put in 6 pieces if I need to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or just one.
Or just one.
Or however,
Yeah.
works for you. Having that capacity
Exactly.
enables you to do that.
And the same thing, salt and pepper meal always.
And those are our weekly deal drop. I'll remind you of those. You're getting both. They're normally $30 for one. All batteries are included. You're getting both for $24.95 today.
And then I'm gonna put a little fresh herbs on top. Some thyme or some rosemary, you decide what you like. So that way you feel like you are in Greece or in south of France. So you get all the flavor from that. If you want, you can add a little chili to it. You decide, okay? We're gonna put that in here.
This is watch, everyone. This is how fast. This
Put
is
it
how
on
easy.
12 minutes and at 400.
How many minutes?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
And your whole house doesn't smell like fish.
Yeah.
You know what? Great point.
You know, it's a really,
you know,
it's a
my
really
wife
nice thing.
hates it when I used to grill in the inside. I grilled
Yes.
salmon. She said, I hate it because we upstairs is our bedroom. And I don't know
smell it in the
how the
vents.
smell goes up into the
The
bedroom.
vents, yeah.
And
It
in
does.
her, the worst thing is in her dressing room, in her clothes room.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not when you air fry.
I know.
Right? So that's the way to do it.
Who wants,
you
to
out of
smell
trouble.
who wants to smell the bedroom like
Salmon.
salmon?
Salmon. Yeah.
I don't think that'd be
Definitely
real
not
romantic.
room.
Look at the chicken here.
I know people are asking when you order about the bonus buy, and that's going to be a recipe book all for
Yeah.
air fryer. All over 80 individual recipes, delicious ideas. Everything is spelled out, how long, how to cook, how to season. Okay, if not for anything else, come to your screen right now.
Yeah.
This is a 6-pound chicken.
Yeah.
And we know, probably one of the most popular purchases in grocery stores are those rotisserie chickens,
Chicken,
right?
exactly.
And they're not cheap.
No.
They're not cheap. Thing is, you have no idea what they're seasoning it with.
Yeah, and
you
what
said
they pump into them, they pump liquid nitrates, whatever it is,
Yep.
inside the chicken.
Yep.
Here at home, all you have to put in is some salt and pepper, and maybe a little rosemary, whatever. So it makes it so easy.
So you can make a gravy out of this,
Yeah.
or
Or-
you just saved all that
Yeah.
off our hips.
Exactly.
right?
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, we were just talking about this the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, yes, we were.
Yeah.
Say, my cat, she looks so amazing. And
Yeah.
You really do. I mean, that's the reality. It's not easy to eat healthy all the time, but with an air fryer, it enables you to do so. And that is why they've been so popular. Leave
Yeah.
it to Wolfgang to bring to us the latest and the greatest with all the amazing, wonderful things like being free of the yuckies is what I
Yeah.
want to say. Because of that unique nonstick, which is ceramic, which makes easier cleaning. Listen, just look at the skin on this.
Beautiful color.
You never get a rotisserie that
Yeah,
looks like that.
Never. And cooked freshly when you want it, not when the supermarket wants it.
Right,
So,
that's why it's always so dry.
yeah, it's totally dry because they cook it when it's convenient for them.
Yeah, that's very true.
Now look at that. And it cooks it nicely all around, and then when you eat it, it is so moist, it is amazing.
I have learned how to cut a chicken. Can I tell you what my chickens usually look like? It's horrible. Like
Yeah.
everything, the bones are all over, the meat's
Yeah, he
still
taught
on
me
it.
also
Look
how
at-
to
look
cut
at
a
that.
Look at
chicken.
that. You
Look.
kind of quarter it, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And look at the juice, by the
That's
way.
Yeah.
perfect.
Look at that. Look at the juice
Yeah.
dripping. We come down. That, and you want to see if it's juicy?
Yeah,
That's perfection.
I know.
And that was in about an hour.
Yeah, a little over an hour, or cook it an hour and then let it rest for a little while. You know,
Okay.
and it's 7 pounds. I mean, not many people buy 7-pound chickens.
Yeah, that's true. But you
Yeah.
know what? The beauty is what you don't eat. We were saying what perfect leftovers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? You can make chicken salad. You can do chicken tacos. You could do, you were saying chicken over pasta, a little
Yeah.
fettuccine. I mean, all of those things. And you know what? It's fresh. It's healthy.
Yeah.
And it's, again, that juice that is coming, oh my goodness, it's just like amazing. So good. Better
Yeah.
than you do in the oven. That's the other thing. You're not heating up the oven. You're not
Exactly.
running outside to heat the grill. You're saving time. You're saving money. And I love what you said earlier. Chef, you set the timer. You set whatever temperature you need. And
Yeah.
guess what? Walk away.
Exactly.
And
So
it'll
simple.
automatically shut off for you too,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. And you know what? If you decide to have barbecue chicken, put a little barbecue sauce on it and you're done.
Okay.
And it has good barbecue flavor.
Yeah, that you say, oh boy, are we busy.
Yeah.
It is our best value of the day. It is the latest and greatest. It's the largest capacity. It is the lowest price you are going to find hands down on the marketplace. HSM price is usually $179.95. We're just showing you some of the things that you're able to create
Yeah.
at home
Look at
with
that.
your air fryer.
Steaming hot chicken, and look at that.
It is just dripping.
Yeah.
Absolutely dripping. That's how moist it is.
Yeah, so you can eat the breast, a little mustard maybe, or whatever you like. Okay, you can take this.
Oh, yes,
too.
I'll take that one too.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, think about this. A 6-pound ham, a 7-pound chicken,
Yeah.
French fries. We prepped a salmon with all the vegetables.
Yeah.
Put that in, maybe 3 minutes ago. Probably about 5 minutes to go on
Okay,
that.
and a budget meal here.
can do grilled cheese.
You know, everybody is on a budget. You
Okay.
know, even rich people are on a budget. You know, everybody
Yeah,
needs
I
a
have the
budget,
stuff for
and
it.
you
Can you
want to
make me
still
2
eat
grilled
well.
cheese
And
sandwiches?
I like the dark meat of the chicken, so we often buy chicken legs.
I like dark meat too. But
Yeah.
just look at the skin on this.
Yeah.
How perfectly crispy all the way around,
Yeah.
Chef. Right? I mean, and you could you season it with whatever you want. If you want to do oil, you can, but you certainly don't have to.
Don't have to put anything if you want to, just some spice, some rubs, whatever it is, and that's it. And then I roasted them with our vegetables here.
Oh, they look delicious.
And you know what? You taste the carrots and the onions and the potato roasted. It is amazing,
better.
the flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those. I love them.
Oh,
Then you get the flavor of the chicken and everything else, which is so
exactly. And
delicious.
if you like barbecue, all you do is get your favorite barbecue sauce and you brush it on it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and then you can make it Chinese tasting, you know, Asian tasting, you
oregano.
decide. Yeah, use a little hoisin sauce if you want to with a little ginger, a little garlic.
That looks absolutely. Listen, barbecue times. You're not going out. You can never get the perfect fried, like again, healthy wing.
Yeah.
Until now, an air fryer, which takes what was that? How many minutes for?
30 minutes.
That 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's perfection.
Yeah, look at that. You bring that to the
And
table.
you're not putting it in grease.
Yeah.
We're not putting it in anything in order to be able to
Nothing.
get like this
Yeah.
usually, right?
Yeah.
At all. Oh my God! Look. Again, all within 15 minutes.
Yeah, and then let's reveal a little more.
Okay, I want to mention the bonus buy. That's the recipe book.
Shrimp.
You'll
Ready?
get $10 off today when you order the Today's Special, and there's over 80 fabulous recipes. They're all clearly marked. You'll know exactly what to set the temperature for, what time to set it for, and you're on your way. From desserts to breakfast to vegetables to all kinds of wonderful ideas. So even if you have an air fryer, it is worth every single penny of $29.99 because you're going to have dinner at home in about an hour that you know exactly
take it
what's
out?
in it. It's healthy. It's going to be, again,
All
less
right, look at that.
calories.
Stay here.
What do we have here? This is new.
All right, this is our shrimps in the air fryer for the pasta. So we put it in here for a reason, because we like the juice, the pesto and everything of the chicken. So we mix it really well together. Look at that. See, we air fried it in here, but it actually has all the flavor right in here. And we put it over our pasta.
And you're done.
And I'm done.
Wow. Okay, that's also part of the accessories set.
Yeah.
So that's a basket. Then you're going to also get like a trivet that also acts as a separator for any
you
grease.
can use, if you don't want the sauce, then you don't put a trivet in there and you're fine. But since we have the pasta just with olive oil, a little sauce or a little pesto is always good.
That looks absolutely scrumptious.
All right.
And how
See?
many? That's like 2 dozen shrimp in there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
or
Yeah.
I could put
Oh,
more
yeah.
if I have to.
Wow. Or you could do 12.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
Or you could do
definitely
3.
doubled that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, and look at how easy it is to clean, right? This
Yeah.
is just going to wipe right out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's silicone, right? So
Yeah.
simple and easy, just like the inside of your air fryer. That's a ceramic non-stick. It's a big, big deal because it doesn't have any of the yuckies like a lot of other ones do. So that makes it unique and special. If you are tuning in, Wolfgang Puck, 27 years here at HSN, hasn't
It's
had
crazy,
today's
huh?
special air
Oh, my
fryer. I
God.
can't believe it. In 6 years, and said he really, truly did all the research and wanted to bring to us the best.
Another snack my kids
Yes.
love, cheese sticks. you
Yes,
know?
mozzarella sticks,
The
cheese sticks.
mozzarella sticks, yeah. All right.
Okay.
I sometimes
From
make
frozen?
that at home, and I cut Swiss cheese or Fontina cheese, the same thing, and I season it really well, and we do it. I put nothing on it. Look at that. If you put them in the microwave, they're gonna be soggy like hell. And I don't know if hell is soggy, but they will be. Okay, who is that?
I just wanted to get a
Sierra.
picture with you and come in.
Sierra, come in
Yeah.
here. She's another. I'm telling you, our employees are just
I know.
the best, the best, best.
All right, why you're leaving?
Well, no.
Huh? All right, let's take a picture. Here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
That's great.
See you then.
After 27 years, my last day in
HSN in Florida.
In Florida.
You'll be back. We'll be in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But HSN is not going
But
anywhere.
Rocky
That's
said
for sure.
he doesn't know if you're gonna take me,
Love this girl.
so I must have to stay here.
Oh, there you go. We're taking you.
Okay.
Believe me.
Okay, good.
Yes, and you're just not going to be flying into Florida anymore. You're going to be flying into Philly.
I come and visit you guys here too.
All right.
Yeah.
Because then we all go to our restaurant in Disney Springs over there. We have a bar and grill in Disney Springs. Yeah, we have parties there, so it's okay.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah,
see
see?
that?
I'm
never.
sure a few people who are left over here, who stay here.
But I want everyone to
All right.
understand, HSN is not going anywhere. We're just changing locations. That's it. Okay. That's why a lot of people's last day. This is coming up on one of our last days here in Florida.
Yeah.
But we're not going anywhere. Just to Pennsylvania.
We just changed the location. We are tired of the sunshine, of the beautiful weather, the
Yeah,
beach,
we want the snow and we want the
everything.
ice.
I know we want snow and ice for a change.
Oh my goodness. All right,
no
how many?
hurricanes.
All right.
No hurricanes, right, right.
Yeah. Well, you have something everywhere, you know?
Well, that's true. That's
the way it
wherever you
goes.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, the Prep individual bowls, which I was saying earlier are the best. We love these. They have that nonstick on the bottom. There's a 3-piece set that is available for you today, and that's also
Look
at
at
a
that.
special price.
Hermetically sealed. You can put the sauce on your head and go to Philadelphia with it. Perfect. All right.
Go to the Mummers Parade.
Yeah. All right.
A lot of people
look
don't know
at
that. Okay. This is
Beautiful.
the barbecue, right? Or
Yeah,
is this the...
no, that's the buffalo chicken wing.
Oh, okay. There's, what, is it 24 wings in there?
Yeah,
2
yeah, for
dozen.
sure.
How
Yeah.
long was that? Maybe
It was
30?
It was just under 40 minutes.
Under 40 minutes.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
But you just throw it in there and then you're done.
Yeah.
How easy. Kat, that's
Now
awesome.
you put it the timer
I
on,
know.
and then all you have to do is get ready, or the chicken wings are ready when you need them, because you don't have to worry, it will shut off by itself.
That is awesome.
Which I love because I know that I've burnt things in my oven because my regular oven does not do that. So
Right.
it's really nice.
And
And it
that's-
doesn't, my big oven doesn't clean as easy either.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really great point.
All
And
right.
this is replacing that oven, especially
totally.
going into summer.
Yeah.
But you don't want to miss out on this value. Don't forget to check out once you put it in your cart,
Yeah, I
because
know.
this is only for today. That value, it's
under $100.
It's and $33 to
It's-
try it with
yeah,
FlexPay.
exactly.
You get it home. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And as I mentioned, comparatively, and I
Okay.
welcome you to go and check that out. We have, again, you have on here the lowest price we found in the marketplace anywhere. It's normally $180. So at $99 today, that's only while they last. The recipes that are included in here too, even if you're not getting the bonus buy, which I certainly hope you did. I know thousands of those have been selected. But you have chicken tenders. There's all kinds of quiche recipes, little baked pears. You can do bison patties, like just different ideas. And then the absolute must is the bonus buy.
Yeah.
That is for any air fryer.
Yeah.
Like even if you didn't buy the
If you
today's
have
special,
already an air fryer, whatever it is,
grab it.
you need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you always get inspired with new things. At least I do. So I don't know if it's the same with you.
For sure. Well, that's what you're a legend on. You love when people can be
A young
innovative.
legend, if you want to.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Thank you.
100%. The best.
Okay, now I love somebody agrees with me. See, I love that.
And there's that baked potato
We
in
look the
here.
same as we did 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
Sure,
don't we?
sure,
Yes.
sure, sure. You know, it's funny. I was going through some of my headshots, and I was like, wow, in 34 years, it's my hair. and the wrinkles, you know, of course, but that's okay. So what do we have here? I know we did the
Yeah.
lava cake earlier.
Yeah, here we have a chocolate cake.
Ooh.
You can serve it warm, you can serve it cold, you can serve it with ice cream, with whipped cream, and look at that.
Oh, that looks absolutely delicious. And that's part of the accessories kit that we
Yeah.
showed you, because you get those, what do we call those? I always call them like muffin holders.
Ramekins?
Ramekins, that's right.
Ramekins, yeah.
Yes, the little ramekins that come with it, and that's all done in the silicone as well. That's why they came out so perfectly.
Yeah.
And because it's air frying, look at how perfectly even and browned everywhere you go. And that's why
Yeah.
everything is so moist. And again, you don't have to use extra calories. That's the beauty. Because before, years ago, I mean, Chef, you know this,
Yeah.
to get chicken wings or French fries, what do? You
Yeah.
put them in grease, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only way.
That is
And
that
then
is
the
way.
grease are more expensive than the fat is more expensive than the chicken wings, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Right.
such
Now
a,
look at that.
that's
You bring that
beautiful.
to the table, maybe a little ice cream on the side, and you're done.
Wonderful. Okay, Chef, as you know, as we mentioned,
Yeah.
you did for years. You've done red carpet events, you do all the private parties.
We still do the Oscars every year.
Yeah, and so this is like when you see people and they're getting desserts in the magazines, it's like this is what Wolfgang made.
Yeah, you know,
and you can do it at home.
I did that, I think it was 2 weeks ago or 1 week, no, 2 weeks ago, I think so. Saturday, a week ago, yeah, I did it up in Sonoma County. I made 700 for a party of this case.
Unbelievable.
And you know, you can make them because I bake them and take them all out at the same time, serve them with a little ice cream on the side, raspberries, and you're done.
And I bet everybody just was going crazy
They're
over
so
it.
pretty.
Oh, it is. All right, if you are just tuning in, here we go. This was a 7-pound chicken. We did
French fries.
with Parmesan. I'll never ever have it any
Parmesan
other
and
way.
ketchup,
So
yeah.
good.
So good.
So good. 6-pound ham. By the way, with the best honey glaze on the outside.
Yeah.
If you know, big in Florida, I'm sure everywhere where you have these bars that do wing contests,
Yeah.
right? This is better than any top wing contest you can do at
Totally.
home in 20 minutes.
Yep.
And you can do it to whatever you like, whether it's honey mustard, whether you want teriyaki, whether you want garlic, Parmesan, whatever you want, you can do that at home.
Yeah.
And then, never before, and then we did the chicken individual wing, or the legs.
Thighs, yeah, the chicken thighs, which is amazing. It's very tasty with roasted vegetables.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can actually eat the roasted vegetable room temperature the next day with a little balsamic vinegar and olive oil and the little fresh herbs on top, and you have a salad dish.
And then we have the shrimp that was with the pesto.
Shrimp pesto.
The dessert. We didn't take the fish out again.
Oh my God, Jesus.
It's okay.
It's okay, but you know what?
It's okay. I just checked it. It
And
was
why?
okay.
And Kat, it's okay
Because
too
the timer went off.
it turned itself.
I forgot, see?
And it turned itself off, right?
Yeah. All right.
So, like you said, you're not have to worry about burning anything or
Yeah.
Right.
overcooking. That's my signature
Yeah.
in life. I overcook everything.
Okay.
So I'm always afraid it's going to be too rare.
All right.
But you never have to worry about that in an air
Yeah,
fryer.
you put it in. And actually, it's good if you take it out a little, or take it a little less, and then let it sit for a little bit, and you get a nice, moist fish or meat that way.
No, you're not kidding. My producer just said, what, you cook?
Yeah.
In an air fryer, because I can feel like Chef, I can feel like Wolfgang, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I can feel like really the real deal, because it does all the work for you.
No wonder the producer is moving to
get the-
Philadelphia. You never cook for him. That's why I come in. Thank God. You know, I'm so glad.
Thank God for you, Chef. Absolutely.
I'm glad there are some women who don't cook and some men who don't cook, you know? If
But
not-
that's why I love air frying.
Yeah.
I'm just not a good cook, but this makes me a good cook.
Yeah, you know,
You can't be a bad cook. You
Yeah.
can't do anything wrong.
You're right.
Really, you can't.
Yeah.
And it always comes out perfect every single time. They're going to ask you about the bonus buy. We have a clock up on the screen, and we are very busy. I'll take you through color choices. By the way, can you please just get a close-up of this perfectly done salmon?
Yeah.
And these beautiful vegetables. And that took, what do we say, like 18 minutes or not even?
It's
What?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes. We let it in a little longer, but the oven
Doesn't
turned
matter.
itself off. It doesn't matter. Yep.
Because it turns
Look at
itself
that.
up.
You think you go to a restaurant in Greece or somewhere where you get a fish
Oh, the
like that with
spagos.
this thing? Yeah, it's spago,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What's the #1 dish in Austria?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you make
Wiener
that?
Schnitzel, goulash, yeah. We
Yeah.
make a few Austrian things, a few desserts too, Kaiserschmarrn and so on, yeah.
Oh, very, yeah.
There we
See
go.
that? Love it. Okay, lots of recipes in here. Let me go through color choices. What is most popular, Rocky? Let me ask, as far as the black still continues to be the most popular. Okay, so, red. I love the red.
All right.
You know, it just pops. It really is sharp. So we have this blue, which is a really classy blue, the Wolfgang red, black, we have gray, and then we have that kind of fun retro, most limited in that green. I think that is so fun. Everything you need is right here. This is your timer, and this is your temperature control. It will tell you, getting started in the recipe book that is included with the Today's Special, exactly what to set the timer to, exactly what to set the temperature to whatever it may be that you're cooking. Maybe it's gonna be a pork chop, maybe it's gonna be chicken, maybe it's gonna be vegetables, maybe it is gonna be fish, maybe it is gonna be frozen fries. And again, the largest capacity. This is that ceramic non-stick on the inside. Virtually no cleanup. Wipe it out or throw it in the dishwasher. It is that simple. Most importantly as well, it doesn't have that coating of all the, what we call yuckies, right? There's specific syllables for those that are not in here. And that was something really important that I know Wolfgang really wanted to make sure it happened for our Today's Special. That is why comparatively, this exact unit with this capacity is $180.
Yeah.
Today and only today is $99.95. It's going to make your life so much easier. I think that's one of the biggest things, Kat, and I know, Wolf, you as well. You know, it's coming home, and what am I going to make for dinner tonight?
I know.
And I want it healthy.
Single day.
Right?
And then who gonna come and clean up?
Well, and there's
Right.
that.
That's even
Right.
worse, you know. I think I don't mind to cook, but I hate to clean up. You know,
Yes.
that's
Right.
not my forte.
And this is the easiest cleanup you could ever imagine in a million
Look at
years,
that.
right?
And
Yeah,
this
you
is
have-
actually one of my favorite things to make is sausage and peppers or
Yeah.
kielbasa. It's my very, very favorite thing, and it is so good in the air fryer because you get that nice crispy skin on the outside.
Yes.
And then if I'm cooking something that really quick, I need a quick cleanup too.
Yeah.
Right,
So it's really nice.
exactly.
That's what's so great about
Can
that
you
ceramic
cut into that?
coating.
Because I know what you're talking about, Kat. Because
Yeah.
it has, like you were saying, this was
where
Frank
did our knife
Sinatra.
go?
That he came to one of your restaurants and said, Wolfgang, do you have, you know, peppers and
I know. Frank Sinatra came
Italian
and
sausage.
he said, I want sausage and pepper. I said, well, Mr. Sinatra, we don't have sausage and pepper. He said, well, that's what I like to eat now.
and you
so
made it happen.
I had to go out and get him some sausages. Thank God I knew a friend of mine who has a...
But it has that snap, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Where you
exactly.
can't always get that any other way.
And you want to keep the skin really crispy, put a little mustard on it.
Oh, that looks absolutely
be careful,
fabulous.
it's hot.
That's a little hot. Yeah, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, you want a
That's
little
perfect.
mustard?
Yeah, I like a little mustard on that.
Okay.
That would be wonderful. Thank
Look
you.
at it. What a
Look
good,
at it.
what a
Skin.
good service we have. Look at it.
The best. Nothing
So,
better.
if you want to, like if you make sausage like that and you have an appetizer party, what I do then is cut the sausage.
Oh, it's delicious. And you know what? The skin is just as good as the inside.